Additional form settings. Print preview template. The print preview template property on a form can be used to specify a template that will be used to generate a document when the form is captured. As discussed earlier, this usually occurs with certain types of internal forms. It could also be used for external forms filled in by patients if there is a specific reason why this is required, but it is not common. Target folder. The target folder property can be used to specify the folder within a patient's file where the form and generated documents are stored. If no target folder is specified, then the default patient details folder is used. Category. The category property allows you to enter a textual category for the form. In the various places within the app that the form can be selected, the selection list will categorize the forms according to these categories. This can be useful when you use a large number of forms in your practice. Author. The author property is not used functionally by a form. It is useful for tagging the name or organization that created the form. Elka Med has a public form library where standard forms are available. These forms may have an author tagged to them. Preview on complete. This is a tick on or off option. When ticked on, form instances will open a resulted generated document for preview. At this point, the generated document can freely be edited and saved. Store preview. Setting this value on will cause generated documents to be automatically saved within the patient's file. Enabled. By default, forms are enabled and can thus be used. A form that you want to no longer be used or to be temporarily unavailable can be disabled by unticking this option. Lock on entry. Setting this value on will cause a form instance to be locked on submission. When a form is locked, it can only be reopened in a read-only mode for viewing and values cannot be edited. External use. External use forms are those that can be captured externally from outside of the practice, typically by a patient. Is general form. Setting a form to be a general form will let the system know that when a form instance is created that it must not be related to any particular patient. Importing and exporting forms. Form definitions can be imported and exported. This allows the sharing of form definitions between practices. Practice A may create a form that they wish to share with a colleague at Practice B. In this case, the form definition can be exported to a file by Practice A and that file can be sent to Practice B where it can be imported into their Elka Med system for their own use. Being able to import and export form definitions also allows resellers and medical bureaus to create forms and then reuse these form definitions for the various practices that they support.